Welcome to this morning's masterclass. It is, I receive all that aligns with my heart's truth. What does that mean? And where am I? So I'm actually a photo in Egypt, one of the places that I take everyone to, the sacred temples, etc. And this is all about understanding what is our heart's truth, not the monkey mind, not the ego mind, and going into receiving. Do we know how to receive? I'm going to say no, we don't. And I just finished editing my book, Secret Codes to Manifesting, which is about receiving. It's not about manifesting in the new ways. So I thought a great way to actually share. So if I'm receiving something, how do I actually receive it? Is my brain just going to go into, oh, yeah, that's nice. Do I give back and go, oh, I just got that, and make excuses, justifications, and explanations for it? Do I actually receive it? Does it like go past my ear and float off? Do I receive it and interpret it in a different way? Because our perspective is our perspective. Do I receive it and go, oh, oh, or do I really receive it? And to receive it is like go like a kid. Oh my gosh, look what I got. I don't have to be excited, but it's like, oh my gosh. So I want you just to think of something that you would love to receive or that you have received. And I'll give an example. When I remember in 2021, I was teaching medical intuition 8 days in a conference room, and they tried to bribe me. They said, oh, can we have something? And I forgot what it was. And I said, sure, if you buy me a box of mangoes, because mangoes are my favorite. You guys can have diamonds and chocolates. There's mangoes. Well, next day, one of the ladies, one of the students came with a big box of mangoes. My goodness me, I can be bribed with anything with mangoes. And she said, I bought the box of mangoes. But she didn't just buy the box of mangoes. There's another box that she gave every student 2 mangoes to walk in to bribe me as well. Did I receive those? You bet. The way I received it was like, oh, wow. Thank you. My mouth was watering. My stomach's going, give me, give me, give me. I was just like, get in the candy store, but mine is mangoes. Not mango flavor or anything, fresh mangoes. And so I really received the mangoes. I then really received the sense of humor that she and the other students had as they're walking past with 2 mangoes. My team actually had to take the mangoes, passing them to me for the bribery. I received the generosity. I received the love. I really just was so full in my heart, and I haven't even eaten the mangoes yet. So, how do you receive? So, that's the example. Just think about how do you actually receive and the how can be the sensations. Like I could feel my heart expanding. I could feel my stomach going yum yum yum. I can feel my in my mouth watering now, just going oh, yum. So wow. And if you've already had that sensation, why not have it some more? Why not give ourselves that opportunity to have more? Why do I say that? Because humans are not good at receiving. Full stop. Even if people go, yeah, oh, thank you, and then just take it, that's not good at receiving. Let me give you an example. While you think about where somewhere you have really enjoyed receiving. So I was at a boys' town home, which is like a lottery ticket for those that don't know. There's RSL, MARTA, Boys Town, Your Town, whatever that. They're a big house, mansion house. And you can go inside, buy a ticket to win this beautiful multi-million dollar home. I think it was about $5 or $10. I can't remember. This was years ago. The children were little. So I went into the house, and the man before me said, I have 2 tickets. The lady said, I hope you win. The man said, I hope not. I've already won 3. My brain's thinking, what? So I bought my ticket. I wished him all the very best, but I did ask him a question. Were you serious that you've won 3 of these boy town homes? Yep. So do you want to win this? Not really. I just donate the money. Um, so is that receiving? Maybe I'm too eager. Am I receiving? I don't know what it is. He's got three $3 million houses, and he's just like, oh yeah, whatever. So is that receiving too? No. To really receive, there's like an expansion in the heart. There's like your body sensations, whether it's a tingle or, as I said, my stomach going, yum, yum, give me the mangoes, and my mouth watering. There's a really, I got it. I got it. Now, it doesn't have to be materialistic like these homes, my mangoes, but if I receive, there's a connection and a sparkle in us. So I receive everything that aligns with my heart. And so why am I sharing this? Because it's really important. Are we receiving everything? If that comment is not pleasant, or someone says something that's not pleasant, or you watch something on social media or whatever, and you think, nah, whatever, you don't have to receive it. If it aligns with my heart, then we truly embrace it. And the side effect of this on a medical intuitive level is our cells, single cell in our body goes, hey, yeah. And there's a frequency that happens. It's really beautiful. I remember watching this when I was nursing, and some of the patients, when they received the good news that their treatment was finished, or they were going home, or something, or maybe a granddaughter had been born, or whatever it was, they were going home to their puppy. Oh my gosh, their cells were like little tiny bubbles just squealing, etc. And so that's receiving. And when it's receiving, look at this health benefit too. But sometimes when we receive the supposed negative stuff, such as, Jean, I'll give you actual examples. I've had social media is really funny. Like I say, it's funny. I love social media of all sorts: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Oh, I don't do my Instagram and TikTok. I do have staff that do it. Don't go on them, but I like it because I can inspire and educate, and then maybe bring a bit of crazy fun with my Cupid shuffle dancing around the world as well. But it's funny also because people sometimes get like keyboard warriors and have to make quickie comments. So I've had comments like maybe once a week, once a year, I should say, I get someone say something. Like I remember one time someone saying, Jean, your nose is too big and you're too ugly to be on social media. What? I just wouldn't think to do that, but whatever. So I read the comment and then I went block because I don't receive that. So I observed it rather than receiving it and taking it into my heart and taking it personally and going, what the hell? What? Who are you? Or bartering back, not bartering, bantering back or whatever. Or receive that. Just no. Same as when I go into the supermarket. Sometimes people want to complain. I don't want to see that either. So if they do that, I always say, lovely. They're going to say, oh, the strawberries are so expensive. No problems. My brain goes, yeah, but you look really lovely today. That's a great top. I want them to receive the goodness from the strawberries or me or whoever. Everyone can receive that. I remember gifting a course to somebody. I said, here, I'm going to get you to come to the course for free. Why? What's in it? What's in it for you? What? Nothing. I just want you to come for free. I'm doing it as a philanthropy to give back because I feel that you could benefit from it. What? And it was on the defense. That's why I say we're not good at receiving. As I said, it's in my book, and it'll be released 13th of December. Secret Codes to Manifesting. How do you actually receive? So if I receive everything, all, because the universe and more, all that aligns with my heart, my cells are going, but my mind is just so aligned. And what happens is, it seems to work out so beautifully. Now, here's the next bit. It's not just the heart, it's the heart's truth. And this is really important. Why is it important? You see, at the end of June this year, we have a shift in the world. I just taught this in the 2027 Energies Masterclass yesterday. Aquarius comes in. And as Aquarius comes in, it's very utopian, it can be very cold, but not in the heart. And as Aquarius comes in, and all the other energies that come in, getting ready for 2027, 8 and 9, the next 3 years, or 3.5, the rest of this year comes in according to sacred geometry, people are going to be starving for truth. This truth. Because sometimes people say, speak your truth, which is, I don't like chocolate cake. That's my truth. I don't like chocolate cake. That's not truth. The truth is speaking that you're amazing, that you're lovable, that you've always been incredible. Because true healing is actually loving all of who you've always been, because you've never been bad or whatever. It's just whatever the monkey mind says in our head. Stop. And so if I receive all that aligns with my heart's truth, the in medical intuition, lower self, love of others, awareness, insight, balance, harmony, forgiveness. It's like, if I have all that goodness in my heart, then the truth is, like the Secret Coast to Success book, I am lovable, loving, loved. That's it. So if I'm walking around that way, rather than the way adults do, in pain, isolation, separation, hurt, loss, etc., then we're living our dream life. It's like this beautiful dream, magic happens. And I know this to be true because that's how we are born as a baby. And if you've ever seen animals, cats, dogs, snakes, my thing are dogs, donkeys, camels, just absolutely adore them. And elephants, oh my goodness me, I'd have them. Alpacas, well, actually, I'd have every animal. I just like all of the animals. And if you look at the animals, they walk around saying, I receive all that aligns with my heart's truth. So recently I took a group for a soul pilgrimage, Incan soul pilgrimage in Peru. Of course, we had to go and visit the alpacas and llamas, which are part of the camel family, but especially the alpacas have got this little round face. So the llamas spit, but the alpacas don't. And so as we went there, it was fascinating. I went up and one just let me, wild, let me pat it, let me talk light language. It was fine because it was in heart space. I thought, if you don't want me to, you'll let me know. Another man came over, not in heart space. It was all about the photo. Da, 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 da. Well, the llama, the alpaca made this weird sound. And I thought, it's going to bite it. He did him. Oh my goodness me. So when we're in heart's truth, like the alpaca, people know. You're not in heart. No, not having that. Not doing that. Don't want that. So if you're in heart's truth, what do you want? What do you want to receive? And the heart is about receiving because the blood goes in one way and comes out the other. And it's this beautiful cycle of give, take, give, take, give, take, give, take. So if I receive all that aligns with my heart's truth, then you're open to receiving the deliciousness, not just of mangoes, but of everything. And it's like saying, I'm going to, someone gives me a compliment, I'm going to take that.
Det var jag som hade satt på dörrlarm.
I'm going to,
Det var jag som...
to actually receive that. If someone offers to pay your coffee, if someone offers to let you go in first, whatever it is, what if your answer was thank you? I don't even have to say thank you in your own language. Sometimes in my mind, I say arigato, which is Japanese thank you. It's a little bit of a tweak thing from one of my modules, Happy Money module, that you say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like, oh yeah, take that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I was really blessed just recently. I took a group of clients to do cuddle a camel. It was the most amazing experience, and I've done it before. And one of the ladies said, I've got all of these organic oranges, passion fruits, capsicum, and eggs. Would you like them? I receive all that aligns with my heart's truth. Yes, please. Because the weekend before, the students were all had these smoothies that had passion fruit in them. And I thought, I'd like some passion fruit. And then during the week, I thought, oh, I must go and buy some oranges. I forgot. And then capsicum, I love, high in vitamin C, amazing for wintertime. And eggs, my husband was going to go and buy some eggs. There it is. And if you notice, it would sound like, look, you manifest all the time, Jane. Sure, you're queen of manifesting. Sure. It's the learning to receive heart's truth. And when she said that, I said, thank you so much. So after we saw the camels and came back to her place because she drove, she handed me the bag with all the delicious, amazing. And so to manifest is plain obvious signs and symbols. And what's the plain obvious signs? It's living from your heart. It's so simple, so easy. How can you do it? What makes you feel good? What makes you feel delicious? And the heart's truth is connected to your intuition. Your intuition is quiet. It's not the squeaky wheel of the ego that goes, oh my God, don't do that. Oh, blah, blah. It's like the quiet, very strong quiet, by the way, and says, say yes. So when she offered, I said, yes, please. Imagine saying yes before you're even ready. Because I didn't know what I was getting. Oh, did say no to one thing. She said, I've got an abundance of coriander. I don't like coriander. So it was a big, fat no. No, thank you. Not at all. And so that was my heart's truth. Maybe, or maybe it was my ego. I don't know, but I don't like coriander. So if I receive all that aligns with my heart's truth, it's not the truth of my ego mind that might play naughty things like, oh, say no because they might want something from you. Say no because you might look like an idiot. Say no because of whatever. Just that's the ego mind. It's the one that says, just like my mangoes, yes, please. So what we're going to do now is some sharing of wisdom, because you guys have got all wisdom, and Mr. School wasn't just about me, it's everybody share. So I'll say your name, and if you want to unmute yourself and share, great. If you don't, that's great too. If you put it into the chat for me to read out, please put a Y at the beginning, which says, yes, Jean, read it. If it's don't read it, put an N, which is no, Jean, don't read it. Because otherwise I just read it and then I see the Y or the N at the end. It's too late. So just for your own confidentiality as well. So we'll go Leona, Maud, Lou, and then Jake. Oh, Lou's disappeared, but that's okay. Let's go Leona.
Morning, everybody. Yeah, no, there was two things. One was when I get a compliment or receive something, my mind goes into judgment sometimes, and I've just worked out that's ego coming in and judging whether that compliment is true or whether they want something. And the other thing is, my dog Rocky, he just assumes, he just knows everybody will love him and everybody needs his cuddle. So it's an interesting thought to have that.
Mm-hmm. And as Leona shares, that ego and the heart and her dog Rocky, everyone wants my cuddles. Duh, that's heart's truth. There's an innocence behind it. And we still have that innocence within us, but sometimes the innocence has been hurt by somewhere over there. But if they don't want that hug from Rocky, smells well, definitely me, always me with Rocky. So thank you, Leona. Let's go to Maud. We'll see if she can share as well.
Sorry, I am at work.
I know. Thank you so much.
I can just agree with Leona that what she said. So thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. And thank you. Like, I'm so honored by people. This is the receiving. So Maud is in Sweden and working as a nurse, and she's joining us. Like, how much do I receive that? That's like so bigger than the mangoes, because it's like, oh my goodness me. And when we start to perceive that and understand it, it's like, absolutely wow. So let's go to, it's Julie, isn't it? Rather than Jay. Is that right, sweetie? Because you've got Jay on your name. Yeah. Can you unmute yourself and share, sweetie? I just see we can help you, Darren. Sometimes Zoom can be tricky with the unmute.
Okay, I'm with you.
Got it. Got it.
You can hear me? Okay, cool. Thank you, Jean. Good morning, all. I had an unbelievably generous grandfather who had nothing and grew up in poverty, but he would give you his last brass razoo. And growing up with that generosity, I was taught to say thank you. And I received so much from my grandparents. And yet they couldn't receive back. They would go, oh, no. And so I've learned to always receive compliments really happily and say thank you to the person, because otherwise it's like having a door slammed in the face of the person who's given the compliment. Or and I'm blessed to work in a Red Cross op shop, and so I get the opportunity 2 days a week to make sure that people leave feeling happier than when they came in. So giving and like the receiving, I'm really learning to take that on now.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you.
And I must admit,
Oh, and Jean,
I'll go for it. Yes.
excuse me, Jean, the group chat is disabled also.
Okay. Thank you, darling.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I also received, some of you might not have noticed, but I received Julie's cup. It's white with gold hearts on it. My brain always looks for the heart shapes. I don't know whether you guys can see. Look at that gold heart. So I received that. So here's an example of receiving heart's truth. My brain goes, white cup with gold hearts. So I love gold, I love hearts, and there it is. And what you start to do is you notice all the deliciousness all around. And even though it's not my cup, I've still received it and gone, oh, there it is. And she's drinking from it. And then she gets the goodness. And you can hear it's like a childlike thing. I am very childlike, but it's like a beautiful energy. I'll go back to the cells, then get all excited. And imagine having that frequency and resonance and energy going through our body compared to doom and gloom. Well, that's when we get healthier. So enjoy receiving all that aligns with your heart's truth. And we practice that this week. What is it? What aligns with my heart's truth is always, always, always taking people to Egypt, and especially with the, and who knows what will happen. So have the most amazing, amazing week, everyone. And I so appreciate you for being here. And I look forward to connecting next week. Bye.